If you're selling physical products, you've got to ship them. And with WooCommerce, that all begins with shipping zones. The process in theory works like this. Think of shipping zones as a container for your rules and rates. You first create a shipping zone, then add methods to those zones like USPS, flat rate, or FedEx. And lastly, you can finally create rates with those methods. So let's dig in and build one ourselves. First, make sure that shipping is set up appropriately for your store in the General tab of the WooCommerce settings. Shipping will be enabled as long as you haven't selected the Disable Shipping and Shipping Calculations setting. The other shipping choices we hope are self-explanatory, but feel free to check out our documentation and video on the general settings to learn more. Let's now focus on shipping zones. Head into the Shipping tab and we start on the Shipping Zone submenu. For this video, let's assume you'll at least have 2 zones for selling to different countries, zip codes, or states. We'll set one for shipping in your store's country, and you'll notice by default there is already one for the rest of the world. Now once you get the hang of this, you can create as many zones as you need, and add as many methods and rates to that zone as you require. Let's set up free shipping for your store's base country to walk you through the zone process. Start by giving the zone a name, like USA for example. Then select the regions for this zone. In our case, we'll only add the United States. Start typing the name of the country, and you'll be able to find it easier. Note, you can limit it to specific states by typing the name of that state, or to specific postcodes by selecting the Limit to Specific Zip/postcodes link below the region text field. Add 1 postcode per line if you have a long list, or you can use wildcards and ranges for these. For example, a wildcard would be CB23*. That catches any postcode that begins with CB23. And for ranges, you could add 90210.99000 to catch all postcodes in that range. We can now add shipping methods to our zone for the US. Select the Add Shipping Method button to get started. You'll then have a pop-up window where you can choose a method you want to add. WooCommerce itself comes with 3 shipping methods, and if you have any shipping extensions, you'll see them in this dropdown. The ones included in WooCommerce are flat rate, free shipping, and local pickup. Hopefully they are pretty self-explanatory, but let's briefly explain them anyway. Flat rate is a fixed rate you charge to that zone. It does have a few placeholders that allow for some mathematical rates. For example, calculate charges based on the quantity of items in the cart, or charge 10% of the total order cost for shipping. Free shipping is free shipping. Everyone loves it. It doesn't charge for shipping and can be triggered with a coupon, a minimum order amount, or both. You may consider using this as a sales tactic where shipping might be built into the cost of the product. Finally, local pickup gives customers the option to pick up their orders from your store. This also has an optional cost if you feel it is needed. If you want to learn more about one of these shipping methods, we have further documentation and videos that cover each one. Check those out if needed, and as always, thanks for watching.